Well, it's the 26th out here, afternoon, Friday. Oh, we still got that thing sitting here. But anyway, I've been wanting to do these front brakes now for over a week, but I thought I had multiple sets of the cylinders and shoes around. Here's one of the sets. Anyway, turns out these are for the little bit later model. And they're all bigger. Everything's bigger. It's like for a 1-ton. And this little yellow truck here is only a 3/4 ton. So anyway, none of that stuff fit. I did last weekend when I was going to start doing this, nothing fit. I went ahead and ordered what I needed, so I've got that now. And I guess I'll throw down and show a comparison of the two. Well, there we go. The ones on the top there are the later, heavier duty stuff, bigger all the way around, and the ones below are the stuff I needed. Anyway, you can see the two cylinders there are a little bit different. The bolt holes are different, and the bore, I believe, it looks the same. The throw on this one seems to be a little larger. But anyway, so now I have what I need here. And then the shoes, you can see actually the drum size is completely different. If we look down, the ones I needed are these smaller ones. These other ones only touched like at the two tips. They wouldn't even fit in the drum. So, and then there's about looks to be an eighth, a little more than an 1/8 inch difference in the width. So anyhow, I got all my stuff now, so I can go ahead and do these brakes and the rest of this stuff and get this thing at least sitting on 4 tires again. So, got them loose, see if I can get them off of there. Hopefully the new ones are a direct match as far as location goes on these lines. And I can just put it back on the same way I took it off, hopefully. Okay, I'm going to change these one at a time because the backing plate is actually held on by these 4 bolts, so that way I don't have to fight that whole mess putting it back together. So I'll go ahead and just change the top one first and the bottom one second. There are left and right of these cylinders as well. Alrighty then. So now I'm going to take a little bit of my marine grease here and lube up the little adjusting holes. I've got some on the adjusters already. I had those out earlier and cleaned them all up before I decided to abandon those old wheel cylinders. Throw a little bit of that grease in there, both of them. Okay. Now I got to put this line back, and I kept it in the relative position, this end up. So hopefully that'll go right back here. Pull their little plugs out. I always save these things too. They come in handy for stuff. See if I can snake this. It goes behind this little tab on the top. So we'll see if we can get it to start there. There it is. On the sweet spot there. And in it goes. And the way it's tweaked around, it's not touching anywhere between here and here. It's actually not laying down on that thing, I don't believe. Which means there shouldn't be anywhere for it to wear. To wear through, so that's nice. These guys are installed, and then the way these well, first I'll put the adjusters in, and I've lubed them up real good and cleaned them, and so they turn real easy, and got my blue grease on there. Okay, being as I didn't have the other side apart, what I did is went ahead and left the springs on the shoes here, and if you look at them, we can see they don't go this way because this long guy here actually is supposed to go down here. So the way they are, the springs are from behind. So it goes on this way, and there are no actual keepers that come through the back with the little spring and the cap thing to hold them onto the backing plate. They're just there. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and put the springs on my new shoes and see if I can get them on there. Well, I just figured out that that whole time you guys have been looking at a backlight and it's been crap. So anyway, I moved you around the other side, and I'll go ahead and fight these shoes on. Hopefully I'm in the frame. Springs go to the back. So basically the important thing is to get them into your wheel cylinders correctly and down in the slot without wrecking the little booty. So I put the little rubber cup in the represented area. So there we go. That one went down in. And I'll do the same up top here. Before I move anything around, hopefully I will. Why oh why? Whoop. Alright, so it's in the slot on the bottom one now. Get it up in the top one, if possible, without losing my springs. Okay, and that wants to be rotated a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and rotate it before I'm going to have to go at an angle, so go ahead and rotate my piston just a bit. Run the cup around to match. cup. Get it through the rubber. Come on in. Yeah. Through the rubber to twist enough to go down into that piston. Come on. Okay, I'm down in the piston there. Then the trick is to get your shoes spread and into the slots. So that's a pretty good pull. Stay. Rotate that just a skosh. There we go. There's one side. Go ahead and pull the other one back. That's a tough pull. There it is. Okay. And that's what it looks like. Got them both in. And the cups look nice, not wrinkled. And we're down in. So, it's one side, but you see they have no springs to hold them to the backing plate. They just rely on these guys. And apparently that works, or the Germans wouldn't have done it that way. So yeah, that's that. Get them good and centered. That looks pretty good. Okay, so we got one set done here. I think before I put the wheel on and everything, I'm going to go ahead and change this shock now. And install my tie rod. And then, yeah. So I guess I'll do that next.